The last thing my mom ever said to me was, "Don't come back." 10 years later, she walked into my life again, smiling, unapologetic, and expecting me to hand over something I worked for. I knew it was her the second she said my name. Jessica. Same voice. Same tone. Like nothing had happened. I didn't stand. I didn't hug her. She stopped halfway, like she expected me to close the distance for her, then gave this small laugh like I was being awkward. "You look good," she said. I nodded once. "What do you want?" Her smile tightened for just a second, then she sat down like she owned the space. My dad was already there. "Hey, Jess," he said. I ignored the nickname. "You said this was important." My mom leaned forward, folding her hands like she used to when she was about to explain something I wasn't supposed to argue with. "We've missed you." I let that sit there. 10 years. No calls. No holidays. No messages. Now suddenly, they missed me. I didn't respond. My dad cleared his throat. "Things have been difficult." There it was. Not an apology. Not even acknowledgement. Just a setup. "What kind of difficult?" I asked. He glanced at my mom before answering. "We lost the house." I didn't react. I just waited. "My job fell through," he added. "We're staying with a friend right now." And then my mom reached across the table. Not gently. Not carefully. Like it was already decided. "We need somewhere stable," she said. "Just for a little while." I pulled my hand back before she could touch it. "You want to move in?" She didn't even hesitate. "It makes sense. You have space." I actually almost laughed. 10 years of silence, and this was the first real conversation we were having. "No," I said. Just like that. My dad shifted in his seat. "Jessica." "No," I repeated. "You don't get to disappear for a decade and then show up asking to live in my house." My mom's expression changed. Not hurt. Annoyed. "We're your parents." "And I was your daughter," I said. Didn't seem to matter back then. That hit. I saw it land, even if she didn't admit it. She leaned back, crossing her arms. "You made your choices." "Yeah," I said. "And so did you." The table went quiet. For a second, I thought maybe, just maybe, this was where something honest would happen. It didn't. My dad tried again, softer this time. "We're just asking for help." "No," I said. And I stood up. I didn't storm out. I didn't raise my voice. I just left. When I got home, Kevin was in the kitchen, leaning against the counter with a beer in his hand. He looked up the second I walked in. "How'd it go?" I dropped my bag by the door. "They want to move in." He didn't even blink. "No." I let out a breath I didn't realize I was holding. "That's what I said." He nodded once. "Good." That was it. No lecture. No overthinking. Just simple. I sat down across from him. "They lost everything. House, job, they're staying with someone right now." Kevin shrugged slightly. "That sucks." And I knew what he meant. It did suck. But it didn't erase 10 years. "I feel guilty," I admitted. He looked at me for a second before answering. "You can feel bad for them without letting them take over your life." That stuck with me. A few days later, my phone rang. I almost didn't answer when I saw the name. Karen Brown. My aunt. I picked up anyway. "Jessica. I've been meaning to call you," she said, already mid-conversation. "Hi, Karen. I heard your parents are moving back into your place." "That's good, keeping things in the family." I sat up straight. "What?" There was a pause. "Your house?" "They said it's basically the family home now." Something cold settled in my chest. "They said that." "Oh, honey, they've been telling everyone." "Said you're helping them get back on their feet, that it's only fair after everything they've done for you." "Everything they've done for me." I thanked her, hung up, and just sat there staring at the wall. Not because I was surprised, but because it confirmed exactly what I was afraid of. This wasn't a request. It was a plan. I called my mom. She answered on the second ring. "Jessica, why are you telling people my house is yours?" Silence. Then she sighed, like I was the one being difficult. "We're family. It's not that serious." "It is to me." "You're overreacting." "No," I said, steady this time. "You're crossing a line." Her voice hardened. "After everything we've done for you, this is how you treat us?" I laughed once sharp. "What exactly have you done for me in the last 10 years? She didn't answer that. Instead, she shifted. "You're being selfish." There it was. The word she always used when I didn't do what she wanted. "I'm protecting what's mine," I said. "Your father and I need stability." "And I needed parents," I said. "I figured it out without you." That was the first time she went quiet. Real quiet. Then softer, almost controlled, she said, "We're coming by this weekend. We'll talk in person." "No," I said immediately. "You don't get to tell us." "No," I repeated. "You're not coming here." And I hung up. They still came. Saturday morning. 9:12 a.m. I saw their car pull into the driveway. Kevin looked out the window, then back at me. "You want me to handle it?" I shook my head. "No. This is mine." I stepped outside before they could knock. My mom smiled like she'd already won. Jessica, she said, walking toward me. Stop, I said. She actually stopped. You're not coming inside. My dad frowned. We just want to talk. You've been talking, I said. To everyone except me. My mom's smile faded. We're trying to fix this. No, I said. You're trying to take advantage of me. That's not fair. That's exactly what this is. She looked at the house, then back at me. This could help all of us. No, I said again. This helps you. My dad stepped forward slightly. We're your parents. And this is my house. Silence. Real silence this time. Not the kind filled with tension. The kind where something ends. You're really going to turn your back on us? My mom asked. I held her gaze. You already showed me how easy that is. They left after that. No yelling. No scene. Just gone. It's been a few weeks. The calls stopped. The messages stopped. Apparently, the story they're telling now is that I've changed. That I'm cold. Ungrateful. Maybe I am. Or maybe I just learned what it feels like to be treated like I don't matter and decided I wasn't going to accept that anymore. This house is quiet again. Peaceful. The way it was before they came back. But something's different now. Not broken. Just clear. Sometimes I still think about it. About what would have happened if I said yes. If I let them in. If I ignored everything just to feel like I had a family again. And honestly, I think I already know how that would have ended. Because I've lived that version of my life before. And I barely made it out of it the first time. So yeah, maybe I'm selfish. Maybe I'm wrong. But for the first time in my life, I chose myself. And I'm not sure I regret it. So tell me, would you have let them move in?